Alright, so we're back. Put the little fella down for a nap. Finished off last time talking about James and how he's kind of at the start of his competitive career and has a long way to go. And is already pretty dominating. Haven't talked at all. I have another video from the day before the show, which I'll upload before this one, so you guys can see that. And I've got a lot of pictures of myself from the last 2 days that I haven't released, so I'm going to show those. And what they'll illustrate is, in my opinion, somebody that's 3-4 weeks out of a show. A lot of times you can pull it together, put somebody on stage, and they'll do pretty well if they're developed better than, the class, which I believe I am. I think that if you look at the middleweight winners, the people that are there, size-wise, I'm bigger than almost all of them because I'm 2 inches or 3 inches shorter. I weighed in at the very top of the class, and I just have bigger proportions and still have structure, look good, but quite frankly, just from the back, I need to get way harder, way harder. I was weeks out. And I always blame estrogen and things of this nature, but the truth of the matter is that in this prep, I didn't set foot on a treadmill once. I used a mountain in my backyard and I climbed it. I climbed a hill every morning for 40 minutes, but really it was like 20 minutes up and 20 minutes down, which is not hard compared to up. And I did that 5 days a week or so. So I focused mostly on other athletes. The week before this, I had Jason VA 2 weeks before this, had a show, and a week before that had a show, and then before that was the Halifax, Nova Scotia show. I had 3 people in that. And then I've got David DeBici from the forums. He's, I think, 4 weeks out now, three weeks out now. He's in awesome shape too. I expect a win from him. If somebody beats him, they better just be awesome because he's going to be really good. And others that I'm focused on, both locally as well. Also working with a bikini pro for female prep. I'm just doing the diets, and she's doing the posing and presentation and all of that stuff. So I'm helping her bring people into contest shape. So from a coaching perspective, I've gotten a lot busier, and I really enjoy it. Like I think that's what I should be doing. 35 years old. I'm so competitive. I once beat my whole family at ping pong for like a year and a half straight. We have a table at home at my parents' house, and everyone's nasty good at ping pong in my family, and I'm the nastiest. I'm so nasty that I'll beat you with a fucking oar. Yeah, I went out to the canoe, grabbed the oar, I came in and just fucked shit up. And that's how I feel about anything I compete in. And since I was little, would get super bent out of shape when I didn't do well in competition. I've aged, matured a little bit, and I can take my humble pie, take responsibility for my mistakes, and I can say pretty assuredly that I could be way better than I was if I had focused more. Probably should hire somebody to oversee what I'm doing. I did ask Big H'er to help me, and he got too busy early on in the prep, so it's not an excuse. I could have hired somebody else or asked somebody else to oversee what I was doing, but the truth is I had too big of an ego and felt that I could have pulled it off on my own and just show everybody like how fucking awesome I am. Look, he gets everybody in shape and they do well, and then, oh my god, he came in and did this too by himself. And in my head I'm thinking everyone's going to want to hire me and all this stuff, but the truth of the matter is that I needed to put more effort into it. Even so, you're going to see some pictures where you're like, that's awesome. I definitely was close, and I was better by leaps and bounds than I have been in the past. Structurally, condition-wise, no. But I was so stubborn. Like I ended up doing weird keto tricks at the end of the diet where I would like eat carbs for breakfast, then go keto the rest of the day, and then I'd super shit load for 2 days, and then I'd go back to keto and all sorts of dumb stuff that I never would do with a client, but I did it for myself because it's like I'm gonna chase this this condition. I'm gonna do it different. I'm gonna learn a new trick. I'm gonna do stuff but then I'd be like, well, I'm still gonna eat Ezekiel bread because you know the chemical structure of this and that. And baloney. You should just put the shit down. Eat oatmeal or rice cakes like you'd have everybody else eat that last couple weeks, or just very clean. I didn't take my own advice, so I ended up big, veiny. Not on show day. I had no veins on show day, but I'm gonna post a picture of my arm that looks like fucking Paul Dillette